Um, this is my. This is just one of my stories that I wrote about picking blueberries. It's covered in sunscreen, so it'll be a little hard to see. Starting now. Yesterday, an African American boy, which is me, went to pick blueberries for the first time. He was thinking, do insects like blueberries as much as I do? I found out bees and spiders too. Bees like them because they are sweet like nectar. I think African Americans should pick blueberries because they are healthy and are a treat. Ladders are helpful because they help you reach the good berries at the top of the blueberry bush. Both sweet and sour. I like them all. I like all blueberries. I like all blue and purple blueberries. That's the end. Now Elvis and Olive. This is where we left them.
Remember to project.
Oh, sorry, she said, wincing. Why aren't you wearing a shirt? It's summer, the girl said, raising one eyebrow, and it's hot. Oh, Natalie said again. Well, true, it was hot, but would Natalie ever walk around without a shirt? No, never. Not even if it was so hot the grass melted. Not even if the hose water came out boiling. Anyway, the girl rolled her eyes. My name's Annie Beckett. You'll notice that's a girl's name. Natalie scanned Annie's face for clues of her age. Her teeth were coming in large and crooked like Natalie's, but she still had some baby fat in her cheeks. She's maybe a year younger than me. She's maybe a year younger than me. Natalie guessed, yeah, probably not. Uh-oh. I got it. What grade are you in? Natalie asked. Annie groaned. I'm not in a grade. She said, it's summer. Do you want to know my secret or not? Okay, Natalie said. If I tell you, Annie said, dropping her voice to a whisper, you can't. If I tell you, Annie said, dropping her voice to a whisper, you can't tell anyone. I won't. Annie came to the side of the bike and cupped a sweaty hand to Natalie's ear. Her breath smelled like cheese puffs. I found a baby bird, she whispered. She whispered. I have it right here. Really? Natalie said, let me see. Annie brought her other hand from behind her back. Her fingers closed in a careful fist. Her fingernails were bitten down to nubs and outlines in black grime. She slowly opened her hand to reveal a tiny pale bird. It had a bald pink head and dark blue eyes that showed through its transparent eyelids. After a few seconds, the bird hadn't moved. Natalie touched one of the naked wings with a nervous finger. Is it okay? Is it okay? She asked. Annie stifled a giggle. It's dead. Ew, Natalie cried, jerking her finger away. You're sick. She gripped the handlebars and snapped up the kickstand. Wait, Annie said, shoving the bird roughly into her shorts pocket. I have another secret for you. What? A dog that got hit? What? A dog that got hit by a car? No thanks. Natalie rolled her wheel on the boulevard and pedaled over the thick grass. Before she could ride off, Annie snatched a spiral notebook from the bike basket. Hey, Natalie screeched, give that back. She made a wild grab for the notebook and almost fell off her bike. Annie backed away. She began flipping through the pages. Wow, you have nice handwriting, she said. Give it back right now, Natalie demanded. She dropped her bike on the grass and charged, but Annie darted out of her grasp. I'll give it back to you if you come see a secret under my porch. No way. Natalie grabbed her notebook again and whisked it out of reach. Despite being so skinny and frail looking, she was quick. Come, Amy said. No. Then say goodbye to your book, Amy said, skipping off the curb. She paused in the middle of the street to do a little waltz with the notebook. Then the front and back covers held out like arms of a dance partner. As she whirled onto the opposite boulevard, she saw Natalie a toothy grin. Whoa. Mom, I read it so loud it went all the way up.
Is that the end of the chapter?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tell
No,
everybody.
not yet. Natalie sighed and dropped her chin to her chest, knowing she'd have to follow. As she looked down, she saw that the stopwatch around her neck was still counting. She pressed the stop button. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. For turning a calm summer day completely upside down, it was a new record. That's the end of the chapter. Goodbye. We'll see you again soon. Stop.
Yep. And we hit this.
Stop.